Welcome to Cheryl's Home Cooking. Today what I'm going to show you is one of my family's favorite recipes. So let's get started. Welcome to Cheryl's Home Cooking, and today what I'm going to show you is how I make my homemade chicken broth. So the first thing that I did when I got back from the grocery store is I filled my pot to 2/3 of the way up with water. I picked up 2 packages of the chicken thighs. They're 5 pounds each. I'll place them in my water. There's actually 8 chicken thighs in the package, so I'll have a total of 16 chicken thighs. I like making my homemade chicken broth whenever I can. Then I freeze it or can it for future uses. I like to boil my water that I just placed my chicken in for a couple of hours. You'll notice when the chicken starts to fall off the bone. That's when you know it's ready. I like to add fresh vegetables and herbs to my broth as well. So I picked up some leeks. I'll go wash them. So it's 3 leeks. I'm going to go clean them. I'll show you the dirt on them. See the dirt? That's why you like to clean the leeks. So now I'll go wash them. While I'm waiting for my leeks, I have them soaking in a bowl. I'll get some celery. I have 5 celery stalks that I'll just dice up and throw into the water. Along with 2 onions. I'm using the white onion. I drain my chicken broth, so this way here I don't have any celery or onion in the broth. It's just strictly chicken broth. I'm adding all this for flavor. This chicken broth really comes in handy for myself when I'm making certain recipes. It's also good too if you're not feeling good and you want homemade chicken soup, but you really don't want to go through the steps of making it. I have my burner on medium-high. I have about 10 cloves of garlic that I'll also be placing in. I'll just peel them and throw them in whole. So now I'll place all my garlic in. Clean up. And then I'll take my leeks out of the bowl. So now I'll take my leeks out of the water. You can see like all the dirt in between the leaves. Making sure they're all nice and clean. Now I'll slice them. Add it to my chicken broth. So you can see a little bit of the dirt right there. So now I'll cut up the rest of my leeks and add this to my chicken broth. And here's what it looks like. And like I said, I'll let this cook. I did have it on medium-high. I'm going to keep it on medium. I'll just let this boil down. And then you'll notice that the chicken will fall right off of the bone. And then, to me, the soup is done once that happens. Then I'll add in salt and pepper and fresh parsley. Now that my water's been boiling for a couple of hours, I'm going to take some fresh parsley. I'll chop it up and then put it in my soup. It's about 1/3 of a cup of chopped parsley, so now I'll add this into my soup. I'll take my lid off. Place the parsley in. Oh yeah, it's looking really good. Look at how good that looks. Really smells good. Now I'll add in a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Mix it all in. Oh, Oh yeah, looking really, really good. Now I'll turn my burner off because my chicken has fallen off of the bone. And this is how I make my homemade chicken broth. So with all this broth, I'll be canning and I'll also be freezing some of the chicken broth for future uses. So this homemade chicken broth is super duper good. So give it a try. I'll see you guys next video. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of Cheryl's Home Cooking and watch me make one of my family's favorite recipes. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys next video. Bye-bye.